Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're just going to kind of play with some makeup. I did get this Makeup Forever Watertone foundation that it has some pretty heavy claims on it. And I got the shade Y305 and I really just want to test this out. I want to see how long it actually wears and see if it holds up to all the amazing claims. This is supposed to be long-lasting, transfer-proof, and water-resistant. So it says, bursting with water and infused with green tea, the formula blends harmoniously with the skin to create a perfect tone-on-tone finish that naturally illuminates skin color. So it is not greasy, contains 94% natural origin ingredients, and provides 24 hours of hydration. So I am pretty excited about it. The transfer resistant and like sweat proof and everything. Very excited about that. I live in Ohio. It is hot, humid as can be. This is the packaging right here. I like the packaging. It's like a clouded glass. Is it glass? Kind of sounds like plastic. It's on the Sephora website. It was, I think, $37, $38, so it is pretty pricey. It's made in France, and it actually has 1.35 fluid ounces. Typically, a foundation comes in 1 fluid ounce, so it's a little bit more than the average. It's very, very watery. I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with the Hard Candy Blurring Primer. I love this stuff. It is liquidy, but when you put it on, this is the consistency of it. It turns almost into a powder, and I really enjoy this. Typically, when I'm testing foundations, this is the primer that I use because it is like a staple in my collection. It's an extremely affordable product. I think it's like $6, something like that. And it just feels so good on the skin. Great. So again, this is the bottle itself, and it is in the shade Y305. I'm going to go ahead and show you the consistency. I was looking for, whoa, it just like splurted, completely splurted. It's very, very liquidy, but it looks like it's going to have pretty good coverage. I think I'm going to try half with a sponge, half with a brush, and we shall see. I do have a very nice blemish right there that is just, you know, you gotta love hormones. The color, the shade of this is perfect. I've been searching for a new summer foundation, and with these claims, this really might just become an everyday summer foundation for me. It's giving such a glow to the skin, but not like in a greasy way. It doesn't look like it's sitting on top of my skin either. It looks like it's truly blending into my skin. So that is nice. We're going to try to build it up a little bit more on these beautiful spots that I have. And it splurted everywhere. Now it is all over my pants. It got all over my hand. I tried to put it on the sponge. I wish I could show you my pants. Oh my. Okay. So be very, very careful when you are getting product out of this because it squirts everywhere. Fun. I always have some kind of complication. Always. Can you tell a difference? This side, honestly, it just looks more glowy. The coverage is very, very light. Very light. I'm going to go ahead and take a denser brush, and we're going to try the other side. I'm going to start with 2 pumps because this does seem to be just kind of, I don't know. It's a very, very light texture, but it has a very light coverage with that sponge. Like, you can't even tell I put anything on. I still do have quite a bit of that blemish showing through. It feels like I'm putting water on my skin. I know I look a little tiny bit crazy right now, but it seems as though the brush definitely provides a lot more coverage. So I'm just going to go ahead. I did take another pump of it, and I'm just kind of going over where I went with the sponge. I really, really like how it looks. It looks very, very natural. It doesn't look like I have makeup on at all. So if you are definitely into the no makeup looks, this is a really good foundation for that. It doesn't seem to build a lot. As you see, I mean, I still have that nice, beautiful blemish there. And it's super, super lightweight. It just feels like I put a splash of water on my face. But I really like how this looks. I do feel like I used a lot more product than what I normally do. It is a tiny bit tacky. It hasn't fully dried down. But I really do. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and go into the Patrick Ta like contour and bronzing duo. Looks like this. I really am loving this product. I think originally when I reviewed this, I thought it was going to be too light. And I still kind of think I should get the next shade because I do have the light one. Just for the summer, I think it would be good to have the medium one. But this duo is very, very nice. I definitely recommend it. Before I use the powder part of the Patrick Ta duo, I'm going to go ahead and go into this Melt Cream Blush in Sandy Cheeks. It looks like this. Absolutely stunning. I still have several of these on my wish list that I want to pick up. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this on my cheeks, and I'm going to tap it out with my finger. I'm going to go ahead and take the powder part of this and just put it where I put my bronzer. Do you see how beautiful that is? Oh, I really, really want all of those Melt blushes. I am absolutely in love with that shade. And I really just like how they perform. I love the formula of those. I really do. And I want them all. I forgot my concealer. I knew I was forgetting something. I'm like sitting here and I'm like, I feel like I forgot something. Definitely forgot my concealer. For concealer, I'm just going to go ahead and go into the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, and I have the shade Vanilla. Can't believe I forgot this. Wow. So, I am definitely going for a very bronzy, summery moment today. Definitely. And it is very, very warm out today. So we are definitely going to put this foundation to the test to see if it's truly going to hold up against the heat, my sweat, everything. Like it says. And I will do a check-in to keep you guys updated. I don't know exactly how long I'm going to wear it for, but it's going to be several hours. I do have quite a tan going on, so I did have to switch out a lot of my products that I typically do wear for more of my summery products. Go ahead and set my under eyes with the Fit Me Maybelline Fit Me powder in 05 Fair. This has been back into my rotation, and I love this stuff. I really do. And it's like $5. $5. I know Huda has one with the similar packaging, and I have never tried that, but I'm kind of curious because this stuff is only $5 and it's so good. So I'm kind of curious about Huda's. And this is the shade that I have. It is a super brightening powder for my skin tone right now. I've only ever used this one time when I was doing the PR unboxing of the Wet n Wild's and Spongebob collection. So we're going to try this again. This is the limited edition Wet n Wild highlighter and Spongebob. And this is what it looks like. Look how cute that is. But it is very pretty. Very pigmented. Do you see that? Holy smokes. I'm really loving how my complexion products are working for me today. The foundation, I'm really, really liking right now. Everything is sitting very well on top of it. But I'm going to go ahead, jump off camera, do my brows real quick, and I'll be right back. Of course, I use my Maybelline Ultra Slim Brow in Soft Brown. I don't know how this thing is still going. I have this much left. But I did pick up the Maybelline Tattoo Brow one. And yeah, it's definitely not even close to the same. I need to pick me up another one of these because this is my OG staple 100%. Love this product. And it's under $10. I am doing a natural eye look today. Not natural, neutral. Whatever. I picked up these at the Dollar General yesterday. And they were $2. And then when I got home, I read them 100% human hair. And I don't really know how I feel about that. I'm not really sure how I feel about the 100% human hair thing. But they look beautiful. And they were $2. $2. Score. I love finding affordable, beautiful things. You just do. I go ahead and prime my eyes with my Essence eyeshadow base. This stuff, I had to take the stopper out of it because it is like gone. So now I have to be very careful putting it on because it gets all around the sides. But that just means I'm almost done with it. If you were curious, I do just use like a fluffier brush to blend this out. I'm going in with the Colourpop Going Coconuts palette. This is a very, very neutral, beautiful palette. If you want a very simple, neutral look and at a very affordable cost, Colourpop is the way to go. So I'm just going to take a nice, big, fluffy brush, and I'm going to go ahead and go into the shade Culotta right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and really start running that through my crease. Again, we are not doing anything super dramatic. Just a very simple, neutral look. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here. It's called Get Crackin'. And I'm going to take that, start it on my outer V and work it through my crease. This one does have some glitter particles throughout it, but I don't think it's really noticeable once you have it blended out and stuff. These 9-pan palettes from Colourpop are very good. I love Colourpop. I actually just ordered, I kept going back and forth, and I was like beating myself up about it. So I finally ended up placing the order for the Powerpuff Girls palette, and I did get Bubbles clips, and what else did I get? So there will be a review coming very, well, Colourpop takes forever to ship, but as soon as it gets to me, I will do a review on their palette. I used to watch that when I was a girl, so I thought, why not? The color story was really pretty. I know it does have 2 pressed glitters in it, I believe, but Colourpop's pressed glitters are pretty good. Next, we are going to go ahead and go into the deepest shade of this palette called Nutty. And I'm just going to go ahead and take this just on the outer V, just to deepen it up a little smidgy more. Smidgy, sure. I'm going to go ahead and take my Hard Candy Glitter Stay Poppin' Pigments. And I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand. And I'm going to go ahead and lay this down on my lid so I can apply the shimmers. Because the shimmers in this palette, it will get all over your face. Definitely. So I'm just going to pat that where I want it. So first up, I'm going to go ahead and take this shimmer right here. It is a very deepy, bronzy brown called De Coco. And I'm just going to start lightly tapping that on my lid closer to where that deeper brown shade is, just to kind of start with the shimmers. This shade is not super blinding and intense. It's just a very nice shimmer. And take this middle shade right here. It is called Cocoa Crush. And let me swatch this for you guys. Like this, oh, it is so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that shine. Oh, I love this. This is like one of those shades that I definitely 100% will pan in this palette. But I'm going to go ahead and take that and I'm going to spray it because there will be fallout with this, but oh, it's worth it. And I'm going to start patting that. Look at that. Ooh. This is so beautiful, guys. So beautiful. Ooh. Oh, I love this shade. This is one of my most favorite shades out of a lot of palettes. A lot. This is just beautiful. The shine it gives, the like every time I apply this on my eyelids, I'm blown away by it. That doesn't happen very often because yes, I do have a very large collection, but and it's so affordable. I'm saying, like, it truly just, oh, this shade is stunning. Like, I love myself every time I put this on. Okay, so moving on, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the shade Nutty, that deep, deep brown one again, and I'm going to go ahead and run that on my lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here called Palm Reader, and I'm going to go ahead and pop that on my inner corner. Not that this look truly needs anything more powy, but again, this is another absolutely gorgeous shade. I'm going to go ahead and spray my brush again, and we're going to pop that right on the inner corner. It is so pretty. Those two shades like absolutely steal the show in this palette. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some eyeliner and some mascara and these new lashes, and I'll be right back to finish up the lip. All right, guys, so now for the lip. This is gonna change the whole look. Look at that. Oh. I have another shade of these, and I really do like it. It is very soft on the lips. This does have a sharpener on the other side of it, so you can get the precision of the liner as well before you actually apply this. I have the NYX Bear With Me Prime Set and Refresh setting spray. Anyways, this is my third bottle of this stuff. I absolutely love it. It does provide a little bit of glowiness, but not an overkill of it. And the mist on it is so fine. It's not super fragrance, anything like that. But this is the finished look, guys. What do you think? I love the pop of color on the lip. That is like my go-to summer thing, is like a pop of color on the lip if I'm going with a super neutral look. But using this palette, as you can see, I mean, the shine of it is just, ooh, so good. I just think altogether, all these products look truly amazing together. And my teeth look super white. Anyways, if you guys liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe before you leave. And we'll see you in the next one, guys.